Yama Yashifo Yina Juma Munina Kwa by United Television. So, Abon Nsian Pounsema, Edunum Yakasabo, a secretary of Maymo, and a farmer who will be swa. The same for Sons de Amaye, and I don't show back where they knew. Yade Sumona, Yadi Asada, and my special special drink. This way chocolate drink and then the coffee drink, they be a kwama, need fufu and a fee needs a bequine. Or Wanda Roman, a Cassibo, Yade, Bremu, Yakam, social media had this how doing in Ano. Yakasibo, a Cheguko Facebook on Swa, your horn, Sana DSTV, your channel 360. And some of the Bremu did Makutini be, and it's a Emnasabajamun so, Musika, Mabosika, their momono, and then a video question Musika Samoso, Ajatum.
Now, special prosecutors scored the Baye Juma Wafi Besimuno, Rashimejano, Aji Atum.
Kaniman Penny, Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Wokobo, Apro, War, Omeatifido, Atwe Mantemu, Nawachia, a day in we are.
Now, universal health care package no and there and before a done with it.
Na Mammy Sophia, a kufu nebisa se mi say you was say. And to lithium your magana yen. And so contracting kwan, ye bet to me a year. Yet to me for be a bebo man one.
Database and no suma pu out for the best you only can near Mahodu Bono and then so a mapa huntema.
And so because we know honey ade so more, I can come for ye me eja kwapena mene.
Ekia ejiwa kwedi.
Africa sabone munsamnie. Asoya hwe emma ne amansa yedi hu nsam so ade dwumadie sunku bi ahye so de etoso enum no eya dwunto ato moto de afa ye nyina ba mbon se na be betumi aboa ama amansa setena so atumi adi yie
enhyemu asoya hwe mma na mofra yedi hu nsam so de hye so yi woni ne toso numa dwumadie sei no wode ahye so social protection dialogue series dwumadie ase no no so afa bi de childa so ya no Mama Francis Kawatin mensan ya kasa da tudwa sa ba ni hihye egu apono so de ba beboa na wona ase be okasa wano nuburu mu wona woni bie na yeyi wona yipamu bibia mu wona ahoden ni ho na ye kwa wontimi nkobie no emofra titiri usafo ni nyina no aban bebo won so na beboa na bibia kwakoye consider na masafo na yi ede afiri ho no mo.
The Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection stand for an inclusive society that ensures all citizens have equal opportunity to participate in nation building. We stand for a society where persons living with disability, children, women, and men, irrespective of their status, has the chance to realize their full potential. In recognition of the need to ensure that citizens are guaranteed relief from destitution, to realize their basic rights, and to enable their effective participation in socio-economic life, we are implementing the National Social Protection Policy. The policy also aspires to mitigate and reduce vulnerabilities for all, close the inequality gap, and ensure inclusion for all Ghanaians. We have also developed a second phase implementation plan 2023 to 2033 for our National Social Protection Policy. The implementation, which will be launched tomorrow, will provide a direction and guide social protection programming and delivery in Ghana for the next 5 to 10 years.
One of my entakrabwa ewo enkra meche poultry farmers ewo enkra senkamuko no muba no dani owura kwame ntim dodu ede atudwa se ade enam so momodwuma no ayeden no eye emoa a wo munya wosika fam emfanya dwuma na afenso eburobo a ahuri akosoro
labs no eye eka ewom poultry farm no eye capital intensive sika pi remu so wo ye layers wo ye brole so sika pi remu ansana edum pempen so se sika na wo de shey no what that say what tete kakra eno kranya dako wo tete kakra enti e kana ewura mu ntino aduane bo ye din bebre nkukọ aduane omudi bo ye din enso a emo ane num nkukọ num so pa o yetua commercial rate nro ye de ma nkukọ ne bo ye din na titu na ye aduane no nti se aduane na nkukọ die ne eba fom a ye dwuma no ye ho behin ha ma Ghana fo nyina soso e ho hin ha o no obi atimi awi akukọ obi apa akukọ na mo obi apekosia na ne bo ne nti na ne pepe ne ntimi ento enti saban de ne hwe de fa ne value chain de enti na ma aduane ne bo ye din aduane ne bo ye din ye eburo ne bo ye din so ye bi ne bo ye din se no ma mienu ya ye de nkukọ aduane pa no ne nyina bo wo soro enti saban de ne hwe de fa ne value chain de enti na ma aduane ne bo ye din aduane ne bo ye din ye eburo ne bo ye din so ye bi ne bo ye din se no ma mienu ya ye de nkukọ aduane pa no ne nyina bo wo soro enti saban de ne hwe de fa ne value chain de enti na ma aduane ne bo ye din aduane ne bo ye din ye eburo ne bo ye din so ye bi ne bo ye din se no ma mienu ya ye de nkukọ aduane pa no ne nyina bo wo soro yɛnim so sɛ abantu anɔmɔ foforɔ a buro ne boɔ bɛtumi aba fam soya bean no boɔ bɛtumi aba fam ɛfa nso yɛ market no a ɛnni hɔ no broiler no a yɛwie ne bebree no sɛ market no wɔ hɔ a me deɛ mewɔ bitumi yɛ sesei no mɛtumi ayɛ saa impredu capacity sɛ meyɛ broiler no mfa sɛ 2,000 a sɛ market wei wɔ hɔ a mɛtumi ayɛ times 10 20,000 because menim sɛ meyɛ a mɛnyɛ obi ama no atɔ aban pɛ sɛ ɔte so a yɛyɛ gye tom 100%. Na mmom ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ kakra yɛyɛ afa ne sɛ over a period of 4 years sɛ bi afe biara fi yɛdi kan no sɛ mate so nkokɔ a yɛkraba Ghana no yɛkyɛ mu nan a metwa baakom a quarter na saa quarter no yɛahwɛ sɛ local poultry farmer for no bɛtumi aproduce na sɛ local poultry farmers nso bɛtumi aproduce quarter na deɛ yɛkraba firi aburokyire ba no yɛakyɛ mu nan na ɛmu baako yɛsɛ Ghana for no produce a na ɔsɛ aban no so to yɛ nhyehyɛeɛ sɛ deɛ nneɛma na pushi makos ne kɔsoro ɛna meka sɛ yɛaduane no titiri yɛ aburo ne soya bean nti aban no ani bɛkɔ so sɛ aburo deɛ na mɛyɛ afa ho soya bean deɛ na mɛyɛ afa ho nnuro yɛde ma nkokɔ no deɛ na mɛyɛ afa ho nti saa nneɛma no nyinaa ba fam a ɛbɛboa ma nkokɔ no a yɛbɛ produce wɔ Ghana abere a yɛgya aburokyire deɛ no ne bɔ no aba fam ma Ghanafoɔ pii atumi atɔ.
Ọbọdé ni mo di che ọman Ghana no dọọso ye wo gold ye wo bauxite ye wo timber ye wo diamond ye wo de ka ka ho nyina bia anya asem kuma ko wo ye kra ye nya bi na eno na sanso asanka lithium na lithium nsɛmsɛm ba ye abankɔ san contract na nsan ya na contract no nsɛm no eno na manfo ka se we de anka ye betu an do kwan foforo bi so na eno na inka ne chief justice eye maame Sofia Abena Ekufu eda to dwa echirim se aso sa contract ye aban Ghana ban ena adwuma kura fra no Balari DV Ghana Limited for don sa hyase no aso no nko an contract a ye betumi asan yentumi san contract no e ma man Ghana ye nya mfaso dodo enche de ayasan ana.
When we heard about the agreement, at first I think we heard about it the same way most of you must have heard about it by way of an announcement on the television, and then we immediately decided that we need to take a look at this agreement. So we applied for one and insisted on getting a copy, and eventually we did get a copy, and we all from various angles took a look at it, and we've all felt, oh, is this what all the sound and fury is about? It's nothing much different. Basically, yes, if you're getting 5% or 8% on something and you manage to negotiate for 15%, it seems like a quantum leap. But basically, is that how it's supposed to be? And I know that since we issued the press statement, there had been a lot of quibbling about figures. It's not really about the figures. It's about the principle. It's about the format. It's about the framework. It's about the model. Is this as good as it gets? For me, that's the simple question that one should be asking. This agreement, is that the only way Ghana can optimize the benefits from lithium? Or it's not only lithium, from henceforth from its natural resources. And I felt that no, it is not the only way, and it is not the best way, and it is important that we examine other ways that other countries are now using.
It's time for us to look for a change. Our natural resources, and indeed our mineral resources, has been saved. Whether it's cocoa or diamond or gold or oil, it looks as if we've not changed anything. But moving forward, from the little research I've done, lithium is going to be the next phase of our energy renewal. It means anything we do now, lithium will play a very big role. So I think we have to wake up. in waking up. I believe this is one of the ways we should dialogue, and consensus is very important, that we come together in a word I've coined many years now, in a massive united front to fight this. I think we should not shy away from it. As much as we'll be stepping on the toes of some political leaders, there's no gainsaying that this harm will hurt all of us, and posterity will judge us if we don't stand up to it. If we play with our lithium now, we've lost God.
Once the mineral resources of our country are supposed to be kept in trust, those who manage it do not own it. That is what it means. They are accountable to the larger structure of the society. And for them to engage in any contract, there must be a certain engagement where the people are satisfied that this kind of contract will bring to us the best of good, or in the best of our interest. Once that has not been done and we have doubts in our mind, but I agree with the point that let's stop the contract, go into it, and be satisfied that all the elements of the contract are such that Ghana remain the one that gets the biggest advantage.
Kwasiada no ahomache na rehusam siye ewo Kumasi ene se Kumasi Central Market fa baby no eja atom ama enema ahyedwebe KMA mpenifo akasa de atodwase wono makwa hoyeye mu no ombehwe asomasene abo mu ebra omani abri.
Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly no ye mayor eye onmunyamfo Samuel Pine wapani ade atudwa se Kumasi dwa ne nkrabata ba bia friend French laya na no kwasiada nwumre be no nwotwebre mu eja etomu ya ahye soto maako be ahenan no wase eya nanso bekonim wase woma saa enkrofo wonom soto no wone ma nyina ahye woma wonom due woma wonom yakoma wonom hyeden na emom de woka de akire wonom ane se Kumasi Kropon no etai wonom achi emmoa kakra bia wonom betimi wombehwe ade aboa nanso wombeboa wom na wose wodi nkan kyeche wonom wire frisa rekyekyere yefane nipa nchen make say Ghana National Fire Service dum jadwuma ene atoyenche mu abofo National Disaster Management Organization NADMO wonom egusu hwehwemu ahunu adekodie poten ya enenti ema eja no etomu
de medical kan say ya adofo abusua BBC atu omo no womo hyeden yeso as an assembly no yeso ya be hunu situation no yeso ye ko akodwene ho de fata se wo ho no eno so no ye be ma obi aso ati ye twan so say fire service for no edom report be ma yen ni ehu adekude potia ema asem we sei esiye moba hadia obi e kan de obi abeka de esiye ba fire for no a ebedum gya no ene nkrofo a won be me ehu se asemsi ne siye adeba ko a me fa so de asre ni se emra ya duru min epe no abapa anodin na otwi pe ene fa ne nsuo ntoye ba wo hwe se de bie masi aye dry no a yenya ye digya ye adwuma obi biara no ye mo ye ho ban ne hwe se tsane ma no ye behwe ne yie.
Ewi adishimama ye kwaje aboafo nkrato a edi kan timadaru ma muntwan ye yakoba de aka na de beto aso.
my hoya kwaba fe ye to akase bono eso ene University of Professional Studies Accra meche UPSA ede eye doctorate degree ama miensa ewo my Ghana muse modemmo etu ho ache ni adwumade omo aye no apeja Ghana ede akọ nanim de odika no ye Ghana oba apanyi Maame Rebecca Kufu Ado beautiful Rebecca oye ho kanima Ghana mampanyi ni otoso biem eye otemuafo Adeline Bamfo Ado woye retired Ghana ona ye oba odikan a woye achiamehene ewo Ghana mrahye bedwam eno achi no ena otemuafo Georgina Theodora Wood ono eneye otemuafo panyi a odikan wo my Ghana muse oba wasum emfinhie du eye 10 years na dwumadie no ase no Maame Rebecca Kufu Ado edian mfefo yi anemu ekasa de tudwa kire mu se wo hwe animu se dache ankwa mabino Ghana wo ba betimi aba beye omampanyini efise ema eye ade ebo ye ho so yetimi aba beye speaker ye chief justice dia ye betimi so aye ama enema akoyie enti odampanifo asese enei omabona baso
Emma kukuda miensa ni munyam hye ko de mo ye Ghana mampanyin ho kani Maame Rebecca Kufu Ado Justice Adeline Bamfo Ado retired opanyine yankane no ye mrase bedwafie chame wo so my Ghana afimpinu ne yankono 2009 ekusi afimpinu ne edu miensa 2013 enkane abamre nimfo opanyine Chief Justice Georgina Theodora Wood opanyine so so my Ghana finhye du efira afimpinu ne yanso kukusi afimpinu ene edunso mpinfo miensa yi na UPSA mpinfo e doctorate degree asho mu animunyam omampanyin ho kan ni Maame Rebecca Kufu Ado gina wo nyina na mu okasaye ne kasem na ode abasobo ma UPS mpinfo sana muntu abotu yi so mani bebre na nani so ade hunu ene se wo kina bi no Ghana ye benya omampanyin a wo ye oba ye nyamra se bedwafie chiame wo ye oba pen ye nya abamra nimfo panyin so wo ye oba pen ne aka ne se benya omampanyin a wo ye oba na maami kire mu se mpinfo da school ya no chancellor Dr. Kofi Konadu Sapon titinani mpinfo da su apon ya bedwukwa no Vice Chancellor na mpinfo da University of Professional Studies anu nyina odo mu nyina se bo mabaso se no nyam hye wodi amomo ogina so hye mankuran se mankoso na wonyere wo ho adisua mu na woyere wo ho a dibre mu oduo na ehunu se eye mmema nko dibre no won so betima ba bekura mu bia e de no nyam hye e bebre ma e wo my Ghana emu.
I have always known that all people want is a decent life. So, the desire to ensure women and children have a decent life has been my sole motivation. Rewards, recognition, and might I add, honorary doctorate degrees were never in my contemplation at any stage of my philanthropic journey. I simply wanted to make a difference in the lives of those who needed assistance. This honorary doctorate, in all humility, is for the women and children of Ghana, whose resilience and drive continue to inspire me. It is an honor to receive it on their behalf. But as I stand here, I find myself in the company of two illustrious daughters of the land. I do not take it for granted. It is an honor to be in the company of these eminent women who have made immense contributions to two arms of government, the legislature and the judiciary. These are women I both respect and honor. It is on record that these two remarkable women, Right Honorable Justice Bamfo Ado and Her Ladyship Theodora Wood, have attained the positions of number 3 and 4 in this country and have broken the glass ceiling for the women of Ghana. But like Martin Luther King, I also have a dream. I dream that one day there will be a woman president in Ghana, and the title Madam President will be said as easily as Mr. President. We hope this honor and our humble contribution to our nation will inspire girls to aspire to the very top. With humility and gratitude, I thank the Chancellor, Dr. Kofi Konadu Sapon, Chairman and members of the University Council, the Vice Chancellor, management and members of convocation of the University of Professional Studies for our honorary doctorate degrees. Your belief in our work is a testament to the shared commitment we hold to create a better world. To all graduates, make no mistake, you are graduating at a very challenging time in the world. Yet, the world offers limitless opportunities. The only limitations are the ones you place on yourself. But as you pursue your purpose, remember this: compassion, kindness, and integrity matter. I pray for all that is good for you.
Ebrana di sama yoku no wo aban mu ansa na ban yi eba no omdom sa ekwohye apam ntiase bi ase anasapam bi ase omna adwumaku from Ghana Power Generating Company Limited sa adwumaku ni sanse na dum so ha adwene nti no enkane aba ne yeso be du betumi bia ma yensatumi akanyina mohoden na oman no so ntumi ahenhan no na sa agreement oman Ghana ne sa adwumaku no kokosan no endi sama yoku no fi aban mu no a MPP aban ye wo so sabre baaye no ye opani buache jako ono no ye soafo a ona ohwe anyinama hode wonsam so sabre no edi aban ni mu kokan se contract ne nye ema ye kokotwa mu nti no na judgment debt ne kokoba ye sa ka ye boy no $160 million na no eno ru abuache jako che se ye kwabra donko na ye na kwabra donko se debi nya no kore esanse agreement nsanka wo mu antwemu a ankasa ka boni anka yamo.
I've titled this a response to Honorable Boachi Chiremanti Ajako. I read with dismay the statement released to the media by Honorable Boachi Ajako, former Minister of Energy, dated 26 October 2023, on my comments on the wrongful termination of the Ghana Power Generating Company Limited Power Purchase Agreement with the government of Ghana that has occasioned a liability in excess of $160 million on the Ghanaian state and ultimately on the farmers, fishermen, youth and children of Ghana. What were my comments that Minister Ajako finds irresponsible and unfortunate? They were and still are: one, that the wrongful and illegal termination of the GPGC Power Purchase Agreement has brought untold hardship to the Ghanaian citizen. Two, that the minister who signed the letter of termination, Honorable Boachi Ajako, has a responsibility of trust to explain to Ghanaians why he chose the option of termination when he had available in his armory other mechanisms such as delaying the commercial operating date, staggering the completion date, among others. Three, that the power purchase agreement in question had clearly defined termination provision, which is clause 25 of the agreement, and yet the minister chose to ignore the termination procedures set out in the agreement. Ghana failed to provide GPGC the requisite site. Six, that in your release dated 26 October 2023, you stated that your committee estimated a termination cost of $80 million. Do we infer that you were misled by your committee? And if so, do you owe the good people of Ghana an apology? We cannot wish away $160 million. And the good people of Ghana deserve a better explanation.
And a financial and economic division are initial Accra High Court ase eko asetena mutimwafo Ernest Owusudapa enetina edwam na men's good nana apia mensa number 1 nsensem ne da paso se enim se sika bi enkrofo de koto ne nchen eho ensensem aba beye deja ne bra court ko asetena no case management conference no enamo aye wie no ti omatu asemo no de ahye December date so aduonu ewo afiwesemu entenam soma aggrieved customers of men's goals omuka samafo Owura Fred Force na ni central for edi enkomo court da hone.
And then court no case management conference no court now set 20th December, which is next week or so, for the trial the umbesha semnase na yegidi say ye share court na hokaka ene na ho fama ne ejuma court na sin na so person ye na then na e was a case him na ebeboa. In fact, to the extent that judge no kra no or say case we dey say acha by March na we. I mean, it's a boahing a mahen in that so it was assembly mu and a court no so there see what say obey your case no de bia for 5 continuous days say at the end of the day ye be wie no na kasem so no so asika sam so bia court no betumi ahwe sa asem no enti ono kra e ma clue and say na or guide and I say or the bibi to or akwanche bi and say adwenche bi to say accused team no accused persons no be consider sa embrano kwan na ma so and sa remedy na e wo law no mu e was a pre-bargaining statute and I say rules na e ho no say be consider it's immediately say lawyers for normal come because I say the court or the judge was just giving them some guidance it's immediately say I idea who say court no and I say the judiciary no almost the same way no almost dream who ye and they are considering the public interest especially yeah victims no and I say you see kaka kim na ye ho akim no almost dream something yeah bon pie say yeah pie ban say yeah dream pie teaching say court no benya nkwa daada na what's na ho na why say me na sa match na all kanu nke be here the passes that time na nke ye case here ye ni beji pa nti ye the court na see
ye be kom na shebe dwama fi bia se oman sana hene e de oman no akwa mabosika ho nsam ba na shebe dwa fie so wom so musika ndo be adwuma no wom e de eba na afide de ma no be ye opepemu enkono na echipo 9.4 million Ghana cedis na no na shebe dwaku a wom e na hwe musika sam emra e na fe ye omrapon no nhihye ye so no agi san nhihye no atum akira adwene se ade a ebebo mu ye pa.
Going into 2020, especially issues about peace, discussing issues with the Council of State and other stakeholders to promote peace for the upcoming 2024 election. I think it's in order. We need to advocate for more resources for the ministry to do what is right. If you have peace, you have everything. But Mr. Speaker, let's look at their releases for 2023. The approved budget for the ministry was 4.6 million. They got only 2.8 million. So if majority leader, who is in charge of government business, and the Minister for Parliamentary Affairs cannot get his allocated resources, who else? Who else? A cabinet minister in charge of parliamentary affairs, coordinating all the activities of the presidency, and you approve 4.6 million for his ministry. You ended up giving him 2.8. How can he fight for other agencies, other ministers who have no locals, who don't attend cabinet meetings? It's not fair. So 2024, we are expecting the finance minister to do what is right before everybody. Give at least 90 to 99% to the majority leader to undertake all the itemized programs.
And also looking at our situation and the perception of the public about Parliament today, as if Parliament is not being very important in education. There's the need to support such a ministry that is doing all that it can to bring Parliament up to speed and ensure that the public really understand. Therefore, when we are at this stage of the estimate level, I think that the House, we should also try and push more for the majority leader and the minister to have enough to be able to do that.
The Speaker, the monetization, I appreciate the point that you made, that we should endeavor to go to further to the various constituencies, but it's difficult given the budget that we have. Which is why we have engaged the executive, the national executives of all the political parties, and have serious dialogue with them going forward as to what it is that must be done.
Sika omai no etwade ama special prosecutor no 149 million Ghana cedis. Enti ne Ghana mashibedwa no eko aseta no mabobo ho age atom na mo kire mu se mo de ma na mo didi yeso betimi de aye adwuma.
But going through the report that has been submitted by this committee, and Mr. Speaker, paragraph 8.1, operational performance, the OSP said that the OSP was able to record the following achievements in the year under review. Concluded a major recruitment effort in bringing on board 239 personnel. Then the second one is the office initiated legal proceedings against 70 individuals, including a former minister, a CEO, and 2 deputies, a district chief executive nominee, public servants, and private individuals who stand accused of various corruption and corruption-related issues. Mr. Speaker, this time, while Public Accounts Committee is fighting old cases, the special prosecutor is fighting new cases. And I think this is the best way, Mr. Speaker, to fight corruption. Therefore, going about the plea of the committee to make sure that the needed resources be made available to the Office of the Special Prosecutor to do his work is in the right direction. So, Mr. Speaker, the 149 million, when you hear it, you think that it's a huge money that is being sent. Mr. Speaker, the special prosecutor needs more money to do more. Where we have come to, the best way to protect this, our democracy, is to make sure that we strengthen anti-corruption institutions.
We as a political class must rise up and get our people to appreciate the work we do and appreciate the need to hold high certain virtues so that things do not go bad for us to take responsibility. Everything in this country has become partisan and political. Without the court system helping the special prosecutor cannot achieve anything. So let's move away from the media-driven results that sometimes we may want and get the judicial results. And then also to encourage them to look at the law. If they need to come here for an amendment, we may have to look at it and also look at what the Constitution says.
Awia de simamba yɛbɛsan kɔto nkretɔ so mienu yɛba de aka no yɛbɛto aso.
Ye mayen wa kwa ba ne ye kompotem aka nkase bo no mu.
Ye de ne be kire wasa amanfi apue manten mansin mu ewo omenye atoye mantan mu. Na kuro ba kwa efre no kwajansa amanfo no kire se niema nka eso nsatumi ka na ka mabrabo tumi ekoyie no wo mu ni bi homahia ho nsam a enkoyie o makwan so de bobo
TV kase boy ni ade hyene kasa no na wo chim sa kwa hodo ne nam so ene kwan na se ni hunu nyina ade o sra ban sa ban behwe no nyensisi o kwan no so emfa emo mo na wo twa ban mo ema yi ankronkro wana wo nsam obi eku ahodo obesere mo so obi hia mo esanse school dan kura mo frete na musu ade no behwe school dan nya de papa bi school dan nyina ye miensa nti class 1 class 2 class 3 class 4 no waka bomu ena class 5 and 6 so waka bomu ma na ye ba ko na we nyina de dipia ka eni nti woni de mu a wo su asra ban ye ni adomfo emo a
school no open pieces edano yeni edi ho adina atwa so a medano tisi an I week from class 1 class 2 class 3 I'm called back now from P4 to P6 so I'm called back and the edano na fancy and sisi ano ya forso asi ye emieni aka edi ahodini e trouble ya sise edi aka cement ani table yes aban se emiani boya anzu fi wa ye kwan u fi intalo ko wasama bia na kwan nyenyenyenyenyenye kwa
ankwa be ni kwa na wo sukum ho no ayi kwesiku na emiansa pe ye kan wa school egba ka se pieces na yina ye ka ndako yin me no abobakum kam yin abobakum nkra ba chiro fe yina ye ka ina abom ye sere ni kwa samankwa se ya hwe ko yansa kwan na school party na so ni problem na ye kwa na school na eden ofri akọ ye ntentena omogi ye 300 cedi se ye kwa na nyenti so ko mampa yin bia ba bia ye to ne ma we se o kira mba ye akira mba ba ye si je mo ni ma mama afin pere ka ya se ya ma aduma o mo mbo ayi ye kwan na enso pere ka ya nto ababi so mo munim se bia te kura asente ye nka eni vote ntina ka ya se ka fe ndi o mo hwe ka ya nto ababi te bra ma o mo mbo ayi abo na bro edu ani kura asamanko a to ye sere se ya ma aduma afi bato no ka be se ba fe ba akon fa o ba akon bo so ba akon no bato aba ya sere mo se o mo mbo ayi na ya kwan ni school ni esa kan so ba vile okrobati bada wa wase
sankura na kura ba nkura na ani akonwa edan nso nye ya bra sindia mienu ama mata na yi omu makura bi afiri ya nti yesra ban yesra dc esra mpanyimfo wo mantam ya wonabo ni kwase amankwa yesra ne pa wama na ni mra ya akwana no ti yakofani ya makura asia de ba na ka wo mbaji ya no ya ka kutwa yesra ban subo ma na ni mra ko jansa suku da na asi ya kwa homa ya aban mu aye ne na nkura na firi ya ko wasa ba bia ne nsuye yira nkura ne bre amanfo suku da na nyenti ma ta afo na yiwo mu ma ko hu nsuye ni asa nkura ne na ma ya na adwene pa yesra ban
Yesie ni ade kofodi atoso ewo amprobe a eno no wasahwebo akon mekire Western North Mantam no mu sese no aka enwura mu a sese no enwura no awia ne isuo ene etobro no ne yawie ne kronpo no aka echen kracheche fon so ema metene mu enkyerade entenam so amaniema agensemo adehye no akasa asre abare se wontu ho anamo
Meno kasi a teacher for ama says ya school dano aka ma municipal assembly akobo MC amane mako GS also any ifo na akwa kasa se misro mo omomodin no momaye sempo mentis for no momla esa se edan wo mu damiensa esa hye school ayin mu a so mo ba ombenya bebi atra aha kania wa network ena ani ha nanso so mo ba ombenya bebi atra kania so ombenya nti aka mommoa se na ebesi aya mmofra wa hanom ene sɛ woba ha no ma nkwala ne nyinaa egu koko ase adentira esan sɛ mfie a ɔmo ɛwɔ no free ha ɛkɔ buako no almost 7 miles to buako ɔmo mɛba so ya sene na yɛtumi mboa sɛ na ebesa ya yɛnua no mo ketewa no so ebenya education
school dan si hɔ ya mpanifo ya ba we ba na ɔkɔ school dan si ankora wo kurom ha nyinaa obia si school dan mo da na wo sɔra adwuma na wɔma ya do school dan ho ado antisi esuese ebuofu yɛno school dan ho biem teacherfo a ɛbɛba nti na yɛnya bi nti na ama school dan yaka hɔ yi sisi ankora wa ha ɔmo nko school enkusikyerɛ ɛna mo ne mpanifo nyinaa yɛ na ɔmo bɔ ne pɛpɛpɛ wa ha baabi toilet and bathroom nyinaa ya tumi na tiles kofoɔ tam ton na school dan ebesi hɔ teachers for ma afeso bia na nkora teacher yɛ de teacher ba yɛ hu hwe
aha de yɛ fa beble mu yɛ kwan nyɛ yɛn sa ni school yɛ kwan ya sɛ ya yɛ nya ka okada awokra kan ya moto 2000 yɛ de kɔ yɛ nya school yɛ nya teacher for sɛ so mo ba me bayi wo nko school
koko a yɛdua nyinaa Ghana fo nyɛ yɛ ho mfaso yɛ de nya mfaso ni bi ebi ne sɛ yɛ wɔ school dan si ha 2000 ne yɛ hyɛ ase si school dan teachers ebenya omo ama omo abam ababe kyerɛ nkwala na de nti ye ni bi nti nkwala twa kwan be 5 miles ansa na omo akɔ school krobo ya timu ye ni network se obi yare kra na obefrɛ ka se ka mefa no ayebo ati ka ne ma ekwan ne nye nti yesrɛ aba no o mehwɛ ye clinic ye ni bi obi yare pa na ye de ni hye akyi bedu ba bi no wa to ye nse what did when you be na kunu ya de e kan na ye nya ka nti
sisi ano ye sra ban se o mo ayen na school no o mo hwe na o mo be ye ne ye mo ayen afi nso ye kwan nye nti ekwan no ye adwo se ye kwan no sa na che de anka yankasa ye nto aba yankasa ye be ye kwan yankasa ye be ye kwan no nti obi ba se ye nto aba mo na anka ye nto aba no nti so jobaba no ono so baba be boy wa ha se no yeso ye bayi ye ni akyere no
awie adishema ma ibegina woso de akasebo na ababesi ye ensem no bia na ohye nso be ne den de ese kwa no awie midin de agya kwa bana me na age wakọ de kasebo no bram so be de adanse ansene aso
ai yaseda eko e de amalo let's look say natural hair wona ye mitini mamie number no ye 0244 423201 0244 423201
Yebese nhia.